Hello to all VCT users around the world. Today is July 12, 2024. It is Friday again, and time for Teacher Zijan's weekly report. There's a lot of information to cover this week. First, let's review last week's highlights. The first one is that we launched our Metaverse digital asset trading platform on time. As you can see, we've done a detailed categorization. The information presented on the trading platform is more comprehensive than third parties. Next, we will introduce transaction records, because the information contained in transaction records is quite complex. Now you can already see our central, riverside, recreational vehicles, or other types of villas. These types of digital assets prices have already taken off, but it's just the beginning. I can tell you all, next week this part will have new surprises. Digital assets will appreciate again. I will explain the specifics at the end. Next, last week we also launched a very important feature, our Mayor's Council Chamber, the Gold Club, and the Diamond Club. These features still need to be continuously refined. Previous users who held our VCT digital asset NFTs will be very pleased. The function of the direct suggestion carriage has now been upgraded to the council chamber and clubs, and many related suggestions and opinions will be collected and presented to our VCT core team, and even discussed at weekly meetings. Therefore, the digital assets in your hands will continue to appreciate. Why am I so confident in our VCT digital assets? Because we have a 5-year plan, and every day we are working to build value for this platform. As long as the platform has value, the digital assets in your hands will continue to appreciate. This logic is agreeable to everyone, right? Another very important thing is that we have recently seen a rapid increase in users in VCT Meta from the backend. Users will truly feel some sincerity from our project team. We are really spending time every day to build the brand value of this platform and launch different functions. My team tells me, the tech team, the Metaverse team, they tell me that by the end of this year, many functions related to our Web3, our website, can all be realized in the Metaverse. At that time, if you want to obtain related valuable points, you may have to move to the Metaverse. I am very happy that our users are growing with VCT. It takes a lot of time to test each feature, to continuously use it repeatedly, including experiencing high concurrency. Of course, now is not the time when our VCT Meta users are truly increasing rapidly. I believe the real explosive moment will come when our public chain is launched. Now I'll talk about the strategic layout that everyone is most concerned about. First, in terms of the domestic market, users are very interested in how we can accept payments in Chinese yuan. As Teacher Zijan has already mentioned to everyone, our current strategy is divided into the international version of VCT, the public chain, and the third generation of the Internet, which is currently used by international users. Later on, we will launch the China version of VCT. In order to achieve such a grand goal and ensure that our China version of VCT complies with relevant regulations, Teacher Zijan established 4 companies in China over the past few months. The first to emerge is Beijing VCT Technology Co., Ltd. The others are located in Chengdu, Fuzhou, and Hanqing. Hanqing, as everyone knows, is for our cultural Metaverse digital museum. The Chengdu company will be responsible for a lot of 3D modeling and some 3D models. The Fuzhou company mainly focuses on the Metaverse team. Along with our overseas teams in Canada and India, VCT's development is indeed very rapid. I feel like I'm interviewing constantly every day. For some key members of the core team, I also participate in the interviews. New talents are welcomed every week and every month. I am very happy because I can feel that when we were recruiting before, we had to introduce how great VCT is. Now, when we recruit or look for new talents from headhunting companies, the communication time is getting shorter and shorter because VCT's achievements are becoming more and more prominent. Everyone can see VCT's presence on various social media platforms. This part is also something teacher Zijan is looking forward to very much, hoping that one day VCT can become a unicorn and a very well-known company. They will be proud to work at VCT. Another great piece of news is that for our international users, our public chain section has recently recruited a very talented individual. Truly outstanding. I mentioned before that VCT now has an AI computing power section. The public chain also aims to create a more powerful public chain, even stronger than Polygon, because it needs to handle high concurrency. To achieve such an impressive public chain, our public chain department requires even more talents. Teacher Zijan also places utmost importance on developing the public chain section. I believe that the future nodes or tests will be even more exciting. When the public chain section reaches the core testing phase, Teacher Zijan will make an announcement, but it is kept confidential for now. All the major moves will be unveiled at the right moment to create a significant impact. My confidence comes from knowing what is going to happen. This is why I am now very confident. This is the true source of Teacher Zijan's confidence. Let's talk about something everyone cares about. Why do Metaverse digital assets appreciate in value? Next week, there's something exciting to look forward to. With the release of the Metaverse version on June 26th, everyone can enter their own villa. Right. Inside, you can choose from various furnishings. Right. New users who join later might need to make purchases. But if you're the owner of a Genesis property, you might get to claim a free piece of furniture every week, every 2 weeks, every 3 weeks, or every 4 weeks, like sofas, outdoor plants, and garden decorations. Can everyone accept this? Our Genesis digital assets will accumulate value continuously with the launch of different Metaverse functionalities. So for those who sold their Genesis properties at relatively low prices, after selling the property, what remains is the land. Where do you put these things? Can you go and enjoy it? Even later, Genesis property owners might have the chance to draw limited edition sofas, wallpapers, and famous paintings. If you don't own a limited edition property, you might miss out on these opportunities. VCT gameplay will be very diverse. How do we ensure the value retention of our digital assets? This has always been the focus of our project team's efforts. As always, striving to create value for the platform is a solid foundation for the overall project development. That's it for this week's program. The end of July and August will be even more exciting, with this whole year promising rapid development for VCT. Next week, Teacher Zijan will bring you more good news. See you next week.